Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today we have a bracket challenge to determine the best visitor experience in Louisville at a Louisville-based distillery. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host Steve Akeley, and our special guest, Kathy
Whoa,
Cole.
I get demoted.
Nieters. I just hired Steve.
Yeah. Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, y'all.
Hello. Hey, so yeah, we've got a fun show today. We're going to be doing a bracket challenge, which is news to me, so I'm quickly putting together a bracket as we talk here, but yeah. I just thought we were talking. Who sets this shit up? So yeah, all right.
Co-host Kathy Cool, I guess.
Yeah,
huh?
I think Kathy Cool probably did that. She did.
I actually have run a bracket challenge, and let me tell you, that's hard.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So, okay, fair enough. We'll do that. But before we get to that, Von Nieters, you said there's something you wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
Is there?
He didn't have one.
He didn't have one? I thought he did.
No, I'll save him. I got him.
Darren got one.
Someone else had one, right? Okay.
McNew said she could come up with one, otherwise it's Moon KK.
All right,
anyway.
all right, go ahead.
So this is not a good question.
God.
I'm realizing now. So if you had to watch one type of race on TV with the Olympics going on, I've been watching a little bit of swimming and some other races. What would you want to watch a race of? What is the most exciting to you guys?
So a race can be anything. A race can be it can be cars, race. It can be people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like it. All right. I would say I do like the Summer Olympics. I think that's the better Olympics. And I do like the, what's the 50 meters or whatever the hell it is, the quick one. Yeah. Where Bolt used to be the guy. I mean, I like that. I like watching who is the fastest. Because you think through the years, you got Carl Lewis and, the other guy that had the gold shoes and then Bolt. So, yes, that's the one I like. So there you go, the 50 meter. How about you guys?
Does it have to be like a real thing?
No, I guess you can just make something up. Go ahead. Yeah. What do you got?
I want to watch people riding ostrich.
No.
What ostrich
around?
Don't they do that?
I think
at Dolly Parton World, whatever.
Yeah.
Dolly World, they do that.
So you just need ESPN to pick it up because it's already being done. You just need
Yeah. Because basically, I feel like people are going to fall off a lot and hurt themselves. And there's nothing that makes me laugh harder than someone falling down, especially from a large, dumb bird.
Okay. All right. I hate ostriches famously. So, yeah, I wouldn't be a fan of that one. So
how would you what would you hold on to? You can't hold on to their neck. You'll strangle them.
Oh, you put the ostrich-shaped reins. You rein it in like a horse. You got,
there's a saddle. Too.
Yeah, a saddle.
What's wrong with horse racing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Well,
Well, then
a
why
lot.
are we fighting ostriches?
Sometimes people fall from that too, but those people die. I'd rather just see people fall and get like minor injuries.
Maimed
Uh-huh.
by an ostrich. Ostriches aren't nice.
Ian.
I think Kristen Wall may have ridden an ostrich.
Kristen Wall wrote an
You know
ostrich?
what? That does sound right.
Really?
Oh, it might have
Yeah.
been an emu though in southern.
Would you
Illinois.
prefer it be an emu, Steve?
Emus, I feel like you got a little bit more of a chance. Those ostriches they're bad. They'll get you. Yeah. They'll pop your scrotum in a second with those big feet with the hook on it. I don't want to deal with a popped scrotum. I know that.
Just some PTSD
just take
coming out
me.
here from Steve.
Yeah, just kill me. Finish me off. You pop my scrotum. Just finish me off. I'm done. Life's no longer worth living. Just put me
That's not
in.
what I thought
Hit me
this
with the
question
coup
was
de grace. Yeah.
Scrotum poppers.
As far as real races go, I always liked speed skating in the Winter Olympics because they are fast as hell with blades on their feet. Like, it's an impressive feat.
Yeah.
I like the speed skating for
That's
the
a
Winter
good
Olympics.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah, when they fall
Even though I
down,
don't
you
like the
can get a
winter.
really big gash in your like
Yeah,
femoral
but
artery.
it's like quadruple. Like, you can fall on a dirt track or like a track and be hurt, but with blades on your feet on the ice, the risk is higher. I just appreciate them. They're great athletes.
Right. Sure. All right. Anybody else?
I'm gonna go Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Mm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The Iron Man is amazing what those athletes are able to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they run a whole marathon after they've already done everything else.
Yeah, swim
Right.
3 miles, bike 100, run a
Yeah,
marathon,
that's
something like
crazy.
that. Yeah,
It's just-
yeah,
And then they're able
Yeah.
to stand at the end for the most part. Like,
yeah.
wow.
I don't know how you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's insane.
It's crazy.
Well, you got to train 8 to 10 hours a day to be able to do that. I don't know how people are able to do that.
Right. Yeah. Well, Darren, you asked the question.
Did we get Von Meter?
I'm going
He's
Going
too
on,
smart.
Turtle race.
Formula One.
Yeah.
Formula One.
That's the pinnacle of automotive racing. It's impressive.
I should probably get kicked out of Indiana for not picking car racing.
Nah,
Nah.
no one likes that stuff. All right.
So I also agree. If it's going to be a car race, it better be Formula One. That is the only one I want to watch.
That's one where they just like in regular streets, like they did in Vegas
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
and
That sounds
really
interesting.
fast car, like the low Indy cars, and
Yeah.
they're not.
If you got to watch one, that'd be the one I would watch.
Yeah. But just to be different, the 200 meter in track, because anyone can run for 10 seconds.
Not me. Wouldn't you like to see like they do? For somehow I get to run in the race. Would you imagine what that looked like if I was in
Yeah.
We're gonna set up a 50-yard dash outside the barrel
me
shop.
versus Usain Bolt?
Yeah.
Oh God! Do you
Wow.
know
Well, the
what?
funny thing is, take me on, and who falls down first? I mean, I'm done running.
You can put
Yeah.
me in there, and you guys are going to be golden. Like, I am not coordinated, but
This-
So we could have
this-
people on the podcast race.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
so
a
I-
future podcast
You
bracket
should do
challenge. Who would win the
podcast
50-yard
Okay.
dash?
Yeah, the 50-yard
Out of
dash
Wow.
wins.
Out of
'Cause
the
it's
ATV
imaginary.
network crew. Yeah.
50-yard dash.
Good one.
We should add in pole vaulting. Also, I want to do the whole Olympics. Let's do that. We could do it in the parking lot at the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Steve, I don't
ABV Olympics.
the decathlon. Yeah, the ABV decathlon. That'll be fun. We'll come up with 10 events. Yeah, remember when we wanted to come up with business ideas for the plaza?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
It was
that's
like
when we were gonna do the
warehouse,
yeah.
opium den. All this shit is like
Skeet shooting
plenty
out
of that.
back.
Yeah, all kinds of-
gun shooting.
Oh.
Yes.
Olympic track. We just add that one in there. We're good.
Yeah.
So I think we invite all our friends except Lenny because he's just going to take gold and everything because he's the only athletic one among us all. He gets to be
That's
a
true.
judge. Gets to be a
Yeah.
judge or whatever.
Yeah,
but he doesn't
Demetrius can join them.
participate.
I was going to say, I don't know
I'm
if
not
we're
doing
running
anything with
against
Demetrius.
Demetrius.
Yeah,
As
no.
long as he's having a bad back day, maybe we've got a
It could
shot.
be.
Yeah.
We got a shot. Yeah, his back
Maybe a
tightens
barrel
up.
fell on him that day.
Yeah. He's out too.
Yeah, he does. I don't think Demetrius. I don't think he has to because he's a farmer. I don't think he does like the cardio and all that. I mean, he exercises a lot, but it's doing farmer stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's not like he's going
Yeah.
to the gym and things like that. I don't know that he would have time. I mean, my God, I don't know how he has time to do what he does already. So, I have no idea. So on that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with KK.
Okay.
Sure. It's wonderful.
This one isn't open. Let me find one that I've
Well, I'm
already.
glad you're prepared. That's good.
Great.
All right, I'm going to change
Get the
gears.
honor
I
of
was going
going
to do
first.
Peerless, but I'm backtracking. I'm going with my Jack Daniel's single barrel pick from the ABV Barrel Shop.
ABV
good
Barrel
one.
Shop. No.
That's a good one.
All right, that's solid.
Wow.
Solid. I'll go next. I've got Rittenhouse, the world's last Rittenhouse pick. So from the Neat Whiskey Bar, they claim it's the last one that Heaven Hill's doing. So yeah, it's a screw top though. Screw top.
Also a
good
good
screw,
bottle, though. I do like that bottle.
It is a very good bottle for sure. All right, next up is Darren.
I got some Dancing Goat whiskey from the ABV Barrel Shop. Tommy's Malted Bang Dog.
The Bang Dog. Okay. Not much there. KK has the lead. Steinkamp's next.
I'm going Dark Arts from the ABV Barrel Shop.
Nice. Okay. I think there was a foul there. I think you hit your chest there, messed it up. So yeah, no. KK still has the lead. Von Nieters, you're next.
I do have a Peerless single barrel rye that I'm going to open.
Okay. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think that was good enough, despite the squeak. It was a bad form there. It was a explosion. All right, McNew, you're next.
I was saying, Steve.
Explosion.
Explosion.
That's what she said.
Inside King Bang.
I'm gonna go with some Widow Jade. Nothing.
No, nothing there.
Hey.
Nothing there.
We didn't have
Von
to.
Nieters wins. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Von Nieters.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, it is going to be time to do a bracket challenge. It was a surprise to me. I'm ready to go, though. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
This is Katie Proof, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we have a bracket challenge for the best experience for a Louisville distillery.
Yes, we do. So here's the challengers. Old Forester, Buzzard's Roost, Michter's, Kentucky Peerless, the Evan Williams Experience, Rabbit Hole, Pursuit Spirits, or Angel's Envy. Angel's Envy. Here's how they're going to line out. Kentucky Peerless will take on Angel's Envy. Old Forester takes on Pursuit Spirits. Rabbit Hole takes on Michter's. And finally, Evan Williams takes on Buzzard's Roost. Round number 1, Kentucky Peerless versus Angel's Envy. Von Nieters is first.
Well, my cork pop might have been a bit of an indication on where I'm going to go on this one. I'm going to go with Peerless.
Okay. We'll go over to Steinkamp next.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to... I'll tie it up with Angel's Envy.
Of course. We knew that one was coming. All right, Darren, you're next. Darren's next.
I think I'm going to go into uncharted waters here and vote for Kentucky Peerless.
Kentucky
I only
Peerless?
go there every time I go to Kentucky.
Okay. Is up 2-1. KK, you're next.
So the question is guest experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kentucky Peerless gives more like an old school, here's the dirty rick house, here's all this stuff. Angel's Envy does a little bit more elaborate, big fermenters, lots of showmanship.
Mm-hmm.
So
Amazing tasting bar afterwards.
Right.
I'm going to say as a guest, Angel's Envy.
Okay. All right. McNew, it's tied up. So you are the tiebreaker here. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm following KK's train of thought here with the experience. I'm also going to
Jesus, no. Okay. If you think an experience is polished things, sure, then yeah, that's cool. If you like real bourbon history and somebody who has a great story, yeah, okay. All right, well, we see how it is now. So, well, let's just, this one's over. Angel's Envy wins. Angel's Envy is our champion. Congratulations to Angel's Envy. You have polished stills and a clean environment. So, way to go. You win.
On to the real bracket challenge. Who can win the Olympics out of the ABV network?
Now that show's done.
My God, that's a travesty. But it is what it is. As wrong as something is, you have to move on. You have to shake it off. You got to dust yourself off.
That was a tough first round. That's tough first round.
Okay. All right. A polished turd beats a real distillery. All right. Steinkamp, you're going to be first. Old Forester versus Pursuit Spirits. What do you got?
Old Forester. Love that you can see the barrels being made.
Okay. Darren,
Also, that experience in the bar is amazing afterwards.
Sure. Darren, what do you think? Pursuit Spirits or Old Forester?
Old Forester, because of the history, and they are a little bit shiny in places, but it's not over the top. I love that about them.
Okay. KK.
I'm picking Old Forester as well. They've got a really elaborate gift shop. They've got a great bar.
Okay. Old Forester moves on. All right. Next up, round number 3. Darren, you're going to be first this time. Rabbit Hole or Michter's?
I don't get the Steve Akeley experience at Michter's, but I'm still going to go Michter's.
Michter's goes up 1-0. KK.
Easy Michter's.
Michter's. All right. McNew.
Like I said off air, like I have not been to Rabbit Hole and it just totally misses my whole wheelhouse. I am going with Michter's.
Michter's moves on. All right. Next up is Evan Williams takes on Buzzard's Roost. Round number 4. KK, you're first.
Are we talking the Evan Williams experience that feels like it's a small world from Disney?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Buzzard's Roost.
Buzzard's Roost. All right, Buzzard's Roost goes up 1-0. Next up is Von Nieters. Or no, McNew, sorry.
I really used to like Evan Williams experience. I thought it was neat right there in Whiskey Row. But Buzzard's Roost is doing things right. Their little setup is so nice and new and fun. I'm going Buzzard's Roost.
All right. Next up is Von Nieters.
Let's close this one out. Let's go Buzzard's Roost.
Buzzard's Roost. All right. Our final 4 looks like this. Angel's Envy versus Old Forester, and Michter's versus Buzzard's Roost. Round number 5. Up first is McNew.
Oh, is this Old Forester?
Old Forester and Angel's Envy, yes.
Old Forester.
Old Forester goes up 1-0. Next up is Von Nieters.
I'm sticking with Old Forester.
Old Forester's up 2-0. Steinkamp.
And that's it. Old Forester wins.
Old Forester moves on. Poor Angel's Envy.
He wanted them to win. He wanted them to win it all.
Oh, yeah. I mean, then I would have something to complain about. It's much better when I'm yeah. Round 6. Von Nieters, you're up. Michter's or Buzzard's Roost?
Buzzard's Roost.
Buzzard's Roost goes up 1-0. Steinkamp.
2-0, Buzzard's Roost.
Buzzard's Roost, 2-0. Darren.
I'm going to have to vote for Peerless. Oh, no, wait. They got eliminated. I will also go Buzzard's Roost.
Buzzard's Roost moves on. All right. Buzzard's Roost takes on Old Forester. This is for the finale. Steinkamp, you're going to be first. Old Forester or Buzzard's Roost?
Old Forester.
Old Forester goes up 1-0. Darren.
I think the way that Jason Bronner put together that tasting room is a different experience than you can get at a lot of distilleries. It's gorgeous. The people know a lot. And it's different because you don't see the same thing. You just get to sit there and taste whiskey. So I'm going Buzzard's Roost.
Buzzard's Roost. Okay, we're tied up 1-1. Basically, we're starting all over and doing the best 2 out of 3. KK is going to be the first in our best 2 out of 3. What do you think? Buzzard's Roost?
I really do like the Buzzard's Roost experience, but I'm picking Old Forester.
Yeah, okay. Old Forester goes up 2-1. McNew, all right, here's where we're at. Let's be careful here. You are, could potentially be a deciding vote here. Old Forester's up 2-1. So take this seriously. Don't just mail this in, but put your phone down. Yeah,
Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it. Yeah, this is very serious stuff here. Old Forester or Buzzard's Roost, best Louisville-based distillery guest experience. What do you think?
Okay, so we're throwing the word distillery in there.
Oh,
and
she's gonna play a technicality.
It's gorgeous. It's a micro distillery. There is a still in there, but they're not really
yes.
It is a distillery.
For the distillery experience, because Old Forester has it all, they are producing, they're even making barrels. I'm gonna have to go with Old Forester.
That means Old Forester closes it out. I happen to agree. I mean, Old Forester's tough to beat. I mean, for God's sakes, they go through the whole thing, including the tipping point is that the barrel thing. I mean, you just don't get that, especially in a downtown location. That's crazy. I don't even know how they get that approved. The fire in there,
and the crazy spiral through the brick house is cool too.
Yeah,
the ramp.
And the bar. I mean, Buzzard's Roost has a great bar, but a bar at the boat, stellar.
I've had some amazing stuff there. Yeah.
Buzzard's Roost can hang though. That wasn't a slam dunk. Susan Rigler's there teaching classes. I mean, there's a lot going for Buzzard's Roost. So, but yeah, I think we in the end, you guys picked out the right one. I think Old Forester deserves that for sure. Yeah, there you go. So on that note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Von Nieters, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Von Nieters.
All right. Next up is Steinkamp.
On Facebook and Instagram at Investment Whiskey.
Darren.
You can find me on Instagram at The Bourbon Adventures.
All right, KK.
You can find me on Instagram at KK Cast Strength.
McNew.
On the Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more. abvnetwork.com. Come by and see me, the ABV Barrel Shop. You never know what's going on there. Any one of these people that are on this podcast right now could be in that store at any given time. So check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/theABVNetwork.
Great job today, gang. Farnets, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing, the ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.